Hello students, my name is Baldeep Kaur. Today I am going to teach you 6th class computer. We are going to start chapter number 3, file management, organization of data. First of all, what is file management? File management helps to organize and keep track of your files and folders in the computer. You can save your work in files and folders in a very easy way. Now next is, what is files and what is folders? Files, all the work that you do in a computer is stored in the form of file, and a folder is a location for organizing your files. Whatever you want to save in the folders, suppose I want to give one example. You have two or three folders on the desktop regarding your subject marks, maths, English, SST. You want to arrange in the one folder. So you will collectively these files you will store in your folder. Your class name is 6th class, and you will save these all folders files in your one folders. Clear? A similar group of files saved together under a common name is called a folder. So every folder and every file have their unique name, and most folders contain files. Some folders contain additional folder. In between the one folder you can also make one more folder, that is called a subfolder. Next is understanding disks and drives. Your main hard disk is called a non-removable disk because you can't just pop it out of the computer by pressing any button. Pen drives, CDs and DVDs are the examples of the removable media. Path. What is path? A path is the route the user must follow to reach folder or file from the drives. Next, how can we view our files and folders in the computer? There are 4 main folders in the Windows 7. 4 main folders in the Windows 7. Which one? First one is the documents, second one is the pictures, third one is the music and the videos. Whenever you create and save a document files, it gets stored in the document folder. Next, whenever you save any picture from any digital camera or scanner or internet, it gets stored in the picture folder. As it is, you download any music file, any video file, it gets stored in the music and video folders. Clear? Steps to view files in Windows 7. Firstly, double click on computer icon on the desktop. Second, click on documents to explore your personal files and folders. Third one, if the files you want to view are stored in a subfolder, double click the subfolder. Next is transferring data from one drive device to another. Firstly, transferring data from one drive folder to another. But firstly, what is the meaning of transferring? It means transferring is done by copying and moving the data from one drive to another. When you copy the data will remain its original location and also appear in the new location. When you move the data will get removed from its original location and appear in the new location. Shortcut keys of copy and move. Shortcut keys. Copy, move, paste. Control plus C, Control plus X, Control plus V. With the help of these shortcut keys, you can transfer the data from one drive to another. Next is transferring data from one device to another. You can easily transfer data to the device connected to your computer. In this example, we are copying a single file in a pen drive attached to a computer, but these steps also work if you select multiple files. Firstly, attach the pen drive to the computer, navigate and open the folder containing file you want to copy. Select the file, press Alt key from the keyboard, click on edit, click on copy to folder if you want to copy the data. Click the location or device you want to use to store the copy. Click on copy. Next one is the transferring data to CD or DVD. You can transfer your data to a recordable disk if your computer has a recordable CD or DVD drive. This enables you to store a large amount of data in a single place for storage, backup and easy portability. Open the folder containing files you want to transfer to the disk. Select the files, click on the burn button. Type a title for the disk. Click on the radio button of like a USB flash drive. Click on next. Click on yes. Click on burn to disk to copy the file to the CD. Click on next to copy files to the CD. Click on finish to close the wizard. Next is working with multiple files. Sometimes you need to run multiple programs at once to accomplish your task. For that you need to know how to switch from one program to another. So for example, you can use a browser to surf internet, word processor to write a letter, calculator to calculate, and a music player to listen to music in the background, all open and ready for you to use throughout your day. So you can easily and quickly navigate between these programs as you need them, which lets you work with your computers. So switch between windows by using taskbar and by using keyboard. Next is snap. The snap feature in Windows is used to resize and arrange the opened windows by simply dragging their borders to the edges of your screen. Depending on which edge you choose, top or bottom, left or right, the window will expand vertically. Fill the screen, or you can even position windows side by side. Next, using jump list. Jump list is a new feature in Windows 7 to open files or run program tasks. It is a menu option available either by right-clicking any of the icons on the taskbar or by holding the left mouse button and sliding up on an icon. Right-click on the program taskbar icon, first step. Second is click on the destination. Next one is the thumbnail review. If you place your mouse pointer over a program icon on the taskbar, you can see actual images of all your open files or programs. Next is pinning. It is a great way to add shortcuts to your frequently used programs. Next one is the arrow shake. Arrow shake allows users to clear up their screen by shaking a window of their choice with the mouse. Next one is arrow peek. In the far right corner of the taskbar, there is a arrow peek or show desktop button. When you click or hover over with the mouse on show desktop, it displays the desktop by turning all the opens window transparent. This allows you to clearly view the desktop. Next is searching files and folders. After you have created a number of files in your computers, you might have trouble to find the file and folder where you have saved. So by searching using wildcard, you can find it easily. So you can use the wildcard features to perform a search on those occasions when you are not sure about that. So with the help of asterisk and question mark, you can find your file or folders. So there are steps. Firstly, click on start button to open start menu. Second one, click in the search box. Third one, type the file name with the wildcard characters. And fourth, if you see the program or document you want, click it to open it. By follow these steps, you will find the folder and files. Next is search from search box of folder window. First step, open the folder in which you want to search. Second is click in the search box. Third one, type the file name with the wildcard characters. If you see the file or document you want, double click to it, open it. Next, last topic is file formats. there are various file formats. First one is the file format is the layout of a file which is often indicated as a part of a file name as its extension. So the extension is separated by a period sign denoted by dot from the name and contains 3 or 4 letters. So first is application program. One side we will write this. Here is a file extension. First is Word documents. .docx. This is the file extension of a Word documents. As it is second one, web text pages .htm or HTML. Next one, images .jpg. Fourth, PowerPoint presentation .pptx. As it is, you can learn Adobe Acrobat files, that is .pdf. Next one is the executable programs, that .exe. Multimedia files .mp3 or mp4. Access database .mbd or .accdb. Thank you.